It's the How's This Good for Anybody podcast, starring Rich DiPalentino, Steve Yardumian, and Tommy Leahy.
So this could be thrilling.
It's really
section,
good.
You know?
It's gonna be thrilling.
I gotta start the timer too, so Steve doesn't flip out.
It usually is kind of a little bit thrilling. Only a tad, though.
A tad bit thrilling.
Yeah. Like a tadpole.
Yeah.
In a big sea.
Yeah. I remember when I was a tadpole.
Yeah.
You can remember that back that far?
Yeah.
How many lives ago was this?
I was swimming around ancient life. It was fun. Wait, did people start as tadpoles?
I mean, you could say that.
I just
Kind
came
of,
out a whole
they-
grown human being. I came out exactly the way you see me right now.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
That'd be awful.
I cannot imagine. I mean, like, you'd pretty much have to expect that no women would survive childbirth.
Yeah.
At that point.
Yeah.
They become giants during childbirth.
That's true. Like, they grow in
Maybe
height,
they grow
too.
Yeah.
twice the size.
Yeah.
Padme to Jabba the Hutt.
That's a bad idea.
Yeah.
That was a little bad.
I see where you're going with it. Though.
Yeah.
Like,
it was going to
I
be...
get.
You just
kinda-
get the thought process. with
Yeah.
it.
Yeah. That's a nice shirt.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It's actually the second time that I've worn it while Jules has been on the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Would you say that when you get dressed in the morning, are you thinking like, how do I want to look for my wife today?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Every day?
Not every day though, because sometimes we're just chilling, and I'll wear sweatpants and a wife beater to
Yeah,
prepare
I've
for
seen-
what I'm
I
about to
feel
do.
like you
I've seen
dress for
videos.
yourself.
What did you say?
I feel like you dress for yourself, and then I come in and I'm like, it doesn't match, and then we reconsider.
That
the
doesn't
life.
happen often anymore though, because now I kind of have a
It just
wardrobe that
happened
just
the other day.
I have a wardrobe that's just diesel, man. You know.
Yeah, but you still have to know what goes well together.
I know that. I know what goes
just-
together, dude.
Just the other day, I was
Yeah.
helping him before we went to work.
That's not true at all.
It is true.
That's not true at all.
Peanut butter and fluff.
That's a good, just like, you
It
know.
does go together.
Yeah. Peanut butter and Nutella or peanut butter and fluff, everyone.
I don't think I've ever had either.
Okay.
You never had peanut butter and fluff?
No.
Ooh, it's not the best.
Were you loved as a child? Like, we don't need to get into that here.
Let's call my mom on this podcast.
Hey, Mom, was I loved as a child?
What the hell's going on?
Is he just pounding popcorn right now? Someone's hungry. What sound is that?
Oh my god.
There's a gun
Machine
app.
guns.
It's a,
Why is there music? Here you go. Do you know what you're doing?
no.
My wife doesn't even know how to shoot an app gun.
Name that gun.
Do you know that gun? Do you know what gun that is?
Excellent.
That was an Uzi.
Uzi.
Scar.
I have no idea what gun it is.
me see.
It looks like this.
Oh, that's a scar.
That's from Call of Duty.
Who said a scar? Look at that.
There you go.
I cheated a bit.
Oh, Scar H
How'd you know?
It would
I
be
saw
interesting if
the
they
car.
kind of had like a Build-A-Bear
You
version
stinker.
of like,
of guns.
yeah. You could put a little heart inside it. You could
Yo,
get some fluff.
that
Speaking of
What
fluff,
does it shoot, though?
You just bluff.
but build a boom boom stick or something.
yeah, build a boom boom. B B B B B.
That's not a bad idea. Like that would kill in the South.
Do they have an adult store next door?
What are you trying to say?
You're right. What was I trying to say? So, oh man. Well, guys, here we are.
Here we are.
You know,
Well, I wouldn't go that far. Let's,
I have
how do you
arrived.
guys know
That's
that?
true.
You know,
I've actually never challenged my psyche to like a duel.
I think it's Pasiki, but
Yeah.
yeah.
You know?
Pasaki.
Jeff, you look like you're about to say something, and then you didn't.
We're living in the Matrix right now.
You know?
Neo.
How so?
Mr. Anderson.
None of this is real. This is all simulation.
Oh shoot!
Elrond.
This is a simulation.
No, it's not assimilation. He's saying it's a simulation.
It's a assimilation.
Oh my gosh. Have you ever seen the
It's a
Matrix?
Cultural
Assimilation.
assimilation. A simulation.
It's a assimilation.
What's that from?
That's from
I
Julian.
feel like I
feel like it's.
I was so chill, and then all of a sudden, I just like
Alright.
I just hit hyperactivity mode.
Jules is broken. So.
And then there were three.
I don't know what
And then there were
happened to me.
3. We might as. We didn't. Well, first we don't have Steve. Now
I
we don't
think
have
the
Jules.
I think the bubbles are getting to me. This is not alcoholic. It's Waterloo sparkling water. But I think the bubbles are what's getting me.
This podcast
definitely
is
it.
sponsored by Nike, Under Armour, Waterloo Sparkling Water, Enron, and all other major companies.
All other major brands and companies.
Vitamin water.
Vitamin water, yes.
But the specifically the
Specifically.
XXX flavor.
Specifically.
Vitamin water used to be owned by
Pacific
50
Ocean.
Cent.
The Pacific Ocean.
The specific.
No.
Wait, which one?
The Pacific North Pacific Ocean. There's a big old dolphin.
Oh, yeah.
What is
Up
it?
and down, up and down. Which way he go? Me no.
What is it like?
It's a Jar Jar dolphin. That's Jar Jar riding a dolphin in Disney World.
So I get
Oh,
phlegm.
Massey picked a dolphin. This hasn't been the day for dolphins.
I get phlegm when I laugh really hard.
Yeah, the old
It's
mucus.
the cross I bear.
He gets phlegm when he shoves
Carrot.
popcorn in his mouth.
He looks like he's foaming at the mouth.
Let's just have a moment of silence while Rich chews that.
Chew it into the mic, please.
Excellent.
I could go for another 30 minutes of that.
Couldn't we all?
This podcast
You
is
don't like
ASMR,
noises
it's
like that, do you,
comedy,
Jeff?
it's business,
Intelligence.
You don't
it's
like noises
intelligence,
like that,
it's
huh?
whimsy.
Do they like?
I just don't like loud. Like Val does it to me all the time. She'll like all of a sudden it's loud in my ear, and I'm like, babe, chill.
I remember we talked about this because she was doing that thing with the almonds.
Oh
Aaron-
yeah.
Aaron
Those
Almond.
almonds, and she was.
Did Jordan almonds?
That was really loud. She was like with the
But
almonds.
it wasn't really. I don't think it was the almonds.
Everybody needs to tune in to YouTube for this one.
It's natural. It's natural. You're just expressing.
Rich just became a squirrel. If you want to get the visual.
I did Ancestry.com. I am a
Third squirrel.
distant relative of the flying squirrel. Actually, regular squirrels would be my distant third cousin.
How much sugar glider are you?
But it's small. It's like 0.08%, but it's there. It's somewhere along the
Sugar
line.
glider?
Yeah.
What's sugar glider?
Badass flying squirrel, bro.
All right. Okay, I like it. Oh, okay. Well, that's
And that's the
wonderful.
first curse word.
That's the
tonight.
first one. And
Is that a curse word?
yes, well, I think as far as Steve is concerned.
Well, okay. It's just it's a word. It's Jeff,
Yeah.
It's Jeff Goldblum. It's a curse word. It's,
No,
it's
wait a minute. Was
wonderful.
there
the
a,
pastor say it
was there a
17 times.
curse?
It's really good.
Now, was there a curse word? And how do these curses become upon us?
Fit together.
We put a word and then we put a curse. It becomes a curse word.
That's really good.
Thank you.
I don't
Thank you.
agree that that's a curse word. And what does the explicit rating count as curse words?
good. The way that you talk about that.
Oh,
The whole band loves it.
Now that is Chris Martin from the band Coldplay.
Oh, you listen
Right?
to our music, mate. Thank you
yes.
so much.
Yes. I listen to the music that you guys put together in your studio, right?
that's fantastic.
And you get together and you all, like, the four of you guys just put the music together. You bang on the round drums and you
bongo drum,
pluck the
yes.
strings, and then you use the strings in your throat called the vocal cords, right? Huh?
Something like this, yes.
Absolutely.
I feel like you should have been a part of Coldplay because I feel like
He would have been better.
You're a sky full of stars. I think I saw you.
Thank you.
That's his singing voice.
So lovely to sing.
So, guys, here we are with we have a couple surprises for you today, right?
so many. I'm not a surprise. I was here all along.
I was a surprise. That's what my mom said.
I was never wanted.
So here we are, okay, and we have a little bit of a couple surprises. Welcome to this podcast, yes.
If you don't watch on YouTube, then you're not living your best life.
This is an episode where you need to turn it off on Spotify right now and turn on YouTube.
Forget about Spotify.
Are you driving? Pull over, bring up YouTube. Or if you need to drive, bring a TV and mount it on your dashboard,
You know
because you need to be
But
watching.
you know what I always do? I listen to it in the car on Spotify. Oh my gosh, it's terrible.
Okay, Tommy. Okay. Now, we have
No, wait,
arrived.
I wasn't done because I listen to it on Spotify and then I'll watch it on YouTube.
Yes, you
because
will.
I feel like it's worth. I feel like you get two different versions of the story if you just listen to it. Just that.
Understood.
And then if you watch it too.
Thank you.
Very cool.
That was a lot
Okay.
to get through for such little substance. Now,
That was just mean.
oh yeah.
He's such a jerk.
No,
You're mean to me all the time.
I'm not. Love you.
You want to talk about
How's everyone feeling? Let's kind of talk this. Just kind of play counselor for a little bit. Just kind of mediate.
I'm feeling good. I'm
He
happy
beats me.
in Monopoly Deal.
Monopoly deal.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh, that's what that was.
So if you're watching on YouTube right now,
Turn it off.
or you
and
just
do something else.
there we go.
You shouldn't be on YouTube.
We don't want you here. So
Get your life together. I mean,
Right?
so
let's get rid of our listeners.
yeah, that would probably fix a major
Get
issue.
rid of him.
Yeah.
We don't
rid of
need
them
you
how?
guys.
Let's get them out of here. Let's sweep them under the rug, so to speak. Any ideas?
We should get a really big rug and roll them in it,
Yeah.
and then throw that rug over the Niagara Falls.
My husband has evil ideas on a daily basis, and myself, and the girls next door, we just bring him back to like reality and
Sanity.
earth and sanity and love and peace and happiness, you know, all the time. We're like, no, that's not a good idea. Let's not, you know.
Who's our guest?
I don't know.
Yeah.
So okay, we have two things going on today. Okay.
You want to just kind of go ahead, kind of like.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah, I don't know why.
So we have Jules stepping in for Steve. We'll get into that eventually of why she's here and Steve is not. But we have our guest. We have our guest, Jeffrey Lomas. Okay?
Jeffrey.
So
JJ for short.
so Jay, tell us
Big
who
J.
you are, why you're here, and try to do it with less than 10 characters. Go.
And by characters, he means
Emojis?
like other people who might be in this story, like
Yeah.
Jeffrey Jr. or like
Jeff Goldblum.
Sandra or Sasha. You know,
Jeff Goldblum.
leave these people out. Leave him over here and her over here. It's fine.
So Jeff, go. Who are you? Why are you?
What do you
here?
want from me?
I just dropped popcorn straight down my cleavage.
Nope. I'm out.
Well,
Where
I'm a
it went.
37-year-old male
Okay.
from Delaware
You're not
County.
37.
You're from Delaware County?
Are you actually 37?
I'll be 37.
You cannot
I would
possibly
never
be
have
37.
guessed that.
I'll be 37.
No.
Do you
You're
believe
lying.
him?
Do you pinky promise?
What's your social security number? I'll
Are you
look
a
this up
pinky
right
promise
now.
liar? No. Okay. Pinky promises are a serious thing.
We take them very seriously.
You're seriously going to be 37.
I'll be 37 July 10th.
You have shifty eyes. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know. I don't trust that. I
Yeah,
don't
okay,
trust that at all.
so he's not 37, but that's okay.
Yeah, let's get
Let's
past
keep
that.
going.
like you're
Let's assign him an
probably,
age.
like-
He said he was from Delaware County, too.
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
We're in Delaware County.
A little town called Parkside, right next to Chester and Aston and Brookhaven.
Ha! That wasn't around 37 years ago. So we got him.
Yeah, we got him.
Yeah.
Red-handed.
Yep.
This is the guy we've been looking for.
It is.
I'm a male.
Oh, excellent. Welcome.
Excellent.
That's our first one
Yeah.
we've had.
Yeah, we haven't had any males on the podcast
Yeah.
before.
Nope.
I mean, just Andrew, Casey. Yeah, no. Yeah, I think.
Yeah. So keep going.
Yeah.
That's all you got?
That's it. That's all I got.
I'm 37.
all I have to bring to the
I'm a
table.
male. That's
Okay,
it.
so like,
I
Delaware
feel like some of the things I want to say right now are just not appropriate. For
Oh, no. Listen, go for it, dude. And it's going to be great. Okay.
Not appropriate. I want to dive into that, though. I
Yeah.
feel like
Yeah.
I want to dive into what inappropriate is for you. You know?
it's inappropriate for you.
It's gonna cross the teen rating threshold into mature / NC-17.
Is that all you have to say about your life? It's all like XXX
all mature?
rated.
No, I wouldn't say all of it.
Can you
I used to
remember-
ride a big wheel. I love riding my big
There
wheel.
we go.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, yeah. Remember things you did when you were a kid. Talk about that.
Okay.
I had a really nice helmet for laser tag I used to wear.
We got
Okay.
you. Okay.
Was it so the laser beams wouldn't hit your head? Like,
It
or.
was just part of my outfit.
Oh, okay. It was part of your costume.
I had a vest. Michael
Okay.
J. Fox was my hero.
Oh, Back to the
Ooh,
Future. Yeah.
Yes.
Love that movie, man. Probably the best, if not the best, one of the best 80s movies for sure.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. I said absolutely better than
So
you.
the helmet was that so
absolutely.
that so the laser beams from like the
It
from
was-
the alien planet couldn't like beam you. You know what I mean?
See, for him,
See?
yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Oh, what do you still?
Rich is back.
What? No, I'm listening.
Where'd you
Good
go to high
thing Val
school?
packed you snacks.
Sudden Valley.
Yeah, Sun Valley.
So a valley
Suddenly
just
Valley.
Huh.
so you're
There's
walking
suddenly
all of
a
a sudden
valley.
valley. Boom.
Whoa.
Where'd that come from?
And
That sounds
suddenly
a
a
little bit
valley
like a
came
salad
upon
dressing,
us.
doesn't it?
I was
Like
talking
Sudden
about-
Valley Ranch, kind of like
Yeah.
Sudden
Close.
Valley blue cheese. Sudden.
Oh, okay.
But I've heard of that high school.
Have you now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sudden Valley.
I feel
All my
like
friends
you
went there.
just heard about it.
Yeah, yeah, everybody knows it.
I don't know a single person who hasn't been there.
Do you think there's a big difference between Delcoers
Hill
and
Valley.
Montcoers?
About that. What do you know about that?
Oh, I know a lot about Hill Valley, man. A lot of stuff happened back in the 50s and 80s. So anyway, Jeff, you were going to say something. You said I was talking to... That's what you
I
said.
was talking to the dudes at work, and I'm old, you know, just compared to the dudes I work with.
Are they like 14?
Yeah,
No,
they're
but
pretty young
they're
guys.
trying. Like, I relate everything to how I was in high school. Like, all right,
Okay.
so what is it? 9/11 happened. I was in, I don't know, maybe like 11th grade, something like that.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
What was the big mass shooting? Columbine. I was in, I
Okay.
think, like 10th grade, and dudes
Yeah.
like, no way. And that's all
Yeah.
I got. I'm like, yes, that's how I remember these things. Like,
Yeah.
But you're so young, like in spirit. So I feel like I feel like. Excuse me. I feel like you are more like 32.
Just trying to play fair, you know.
Yeah.
There we go. Yeah.
That's
I
better.
feel like you're just really 32 though.
Would you guys say that you're better
I am.
friends with Val or this guy?
I think
Who would you rather be friends
Val's
with?
not gonna listen, so right? She doesn't listen.
it would be best if I didn't know her.
I plead the fifth.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, like
The fifth.
like it would be better.
You don't spell Jeff with a G-E-O.
No, that's weird.
Okay.
Yeah, don't do that, right?
Joff.
John.
Let's put a disclaimer out now. If you spell your name Geoff, don't
You
listen.
should die.
Rich
So we can go that route too if you want to go that extreme. I agree with you. Okay.
Rich is slowly getting rid of all of our listeners, like one group at a time.
One week at a time, or is it like he's just knocking out multiples in
like,
one session?
Yeah, like each week he has at least one group of people that
Nice.
he's like knocking out. Like
Systematically terminated.
Oh yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Eliminating our listeners one Jeff at a time.
Knock him out of the... Yeah.
Yeah.
Alienate
Yeah.
people.
Rolling up on Jeffs.
You should do your version because it's way better than mine.
Like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my
Jazz sucks.
There you go. There go 3,000 more listeners.
This is how I cope with difficult emotions.
well, welcome, Jeff. Welcome,
Jeff.
Welcome to
Nice
Stardom.
to meet thee, as it were.
Yes, if you will.
It's an honor.
Jeff.
It is. And prepare for change in your life as a result of this. I
Yeah,
can't
people
even.
are going to look at you different when you were walking into work or on the street. You know, people are going to look at you different.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Are you gonna share this with your coworkers, or are you gonna keep it on the DL and be like, nah?
I don't want to come off as like up here, you know. I'm just a regular guy.
I hear you.
Right.
I just want to live my life.
I hear
This
you,
is
man.
an intellectual
What a
podcast,
humble guy.
So,
You
yeah.
and Rich are complete opposites.
No, I'm extremely humble, and I'm going.
You know this is.
And I'm going to dive into that a little deeper. When
Let's talk about you for a little bit.
yeah, let's do it.
He's
Let's
so
do it.
humble. We're
Because I
gonna
want to
talk
discuss
about
my
it.
humility and how great it is for everybody else to experience it when they see me.
Yeah.
Because when people see me, they know.
And really see it.
When they see me coming, and they're like, "Oh, I see this man." All right,
Yeah.
they kind of take me in,
What a
right?
fine specimen.
Yeah. That's I hear that. I hear people whispering like, "I want to find specimen."
What a fun specimen.
What
So-
a fine specimen.
You kind of what I'm getting at here is
specimen.
I have taken it upon myself
Yeah.
when
I'm
I go
following.
to events, parties,
Yeah.
bar mitzvahs, if you will.
Yeah. I will.
He's never been
Never
to
been
about
to
mitzvah.
one.
No, you're right.
I
Wine
have.
tasting.
And that's what I'm getting to right now.
maybe a cheese cocktail kind of gathering.
Oh yeah, I
He
used to go to things
actually
like that,
hasn't been out from under the rock yet.
Something at a golf course.
and I'll tell you why. Because I don't want paparazzi, right?
Paparazzo.
To ruin other people's fun, and I don't
Yeah.
want people to not have fun
Yeah.
because of me,
Right.
Because I attract a certain level of fame and popularity, and
And paparazzo.
paparazzo, you know.
Can we just like put a Lady Gaga clip in there right now?
Yeah, it's basically she kind of wrote what's the song I'm thinking of? The Fame Monster about me.
Oh.
I'm kind of like a fame monster, if you
Okay.
will. So
Show.
Do you know what I mean?
Do we have a fact checker for this show?
me. Yeah, I'm the fact checker.
That's not good enough.
So what I'm
Show.
saying is
What
expect
he's
a certain
saying
level of popularity.
Okay.
Expect it. Comparing this show to how it first started to where it is now,
It has fallen from its throne.
it really has.
Not that it was ever on a throne.
Oh, it was on a throne.
No.
But now it's back up there again. I just kind of did a 180 on what I was talking about.
Yes, you just did. That happens all the time.
So I think the next thing we should address, guys, is
next couple things we should.
Tommy, I think you and I should interview each other.
no.
What?
Tommy, what was your best?
What's this girl doing here?
That's what I was going to discuss.
Tommy, what was the best bagel that you had today?
The best bagel that I had today consisted of pretty much sesame on top of the bagel, stuck to it in little seed-like form, stuck with
Buttery glaze.
We love being bagels. I want to meet a guy who likes bagels.
It was becoming more unrecognizable as he was going on.
I lost George.
Well, I think we need to adjust. I think we need to address something, guys.
Yes, let's address it. The elephant in the room.
The elephant in the room. Well, I wouldn't say that, but we
That's
should
not nice.
address the angel in the room.
Yeah.
There's something different about this atmosphere right now, and I think
Atmosphere.
you're not hearing the squeaky, annoying, kind of like chalk on a whiteboard sound that comes out of Steve's face usually, right? That's because he's not here, and he's been replaced today by Juliana DiPalantino, my lovely wife. Now,
Yeah.
you may be wondering, well, why is Steve not here?
Yeah.
Right?
I miss Steve. I like Steve.
He's all right. And the reason he's not here is because for some reason he all of a sudden became a 4-year-old and got pink eye.
Yeah.
Okay, and that is a weird happening for me because we
Yeah.
were hanging out the other day. I don't have pink eye.
Yeah.
Why does he have pink eye?
I think it has to do with poop.
No. What are you doing
If
right
anybody has any information about pink eye who's listening to this podcast, I'd actually love you to send us something in.
now? Yeah, actually, if you're in New England,
Is that my
you have
cue
it.
to check some facts?
Yeah, Chippy. He'll fact check.
If you're in New England,
will
you
fact
probably
check
have
you.
pink eye because it's
He claims
Yeah.
that it has nothing to do with anybody's rear end, but I feel like
But you feel like? Was he in like a public bathroom? Because I think that can sometimes do it. Like you don't know what people are touching before they touch the doorknob or the urinal lever.
and then you just don't wash your hands.
Then you just don't wash your hands. Or maybe you're on your way to the sink, but you're like, oh, my eye itches. Or like, let me get this eyelash out. Then let me wash my hands.
or like mid wipe and like, oh, my eye itches.
Yeah, let me wipe my hand on my bottom, then wipe it on my eye because my eye
I usually
itches.
just use the toilet paper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a common thing. Everybody gets an itchy eye while you're on the toilet.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure.
Every time I reach up to my face.
Happened to me today.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, happens the best of us.
Are you
Yeah.
feeling any eye differences?
No, I'm a man.
Ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Shots
Wow.
fired. Speaking of being a man, this kind of goes hand in hand with this.
It does.
And it's, men holding hand. No, but it's about men's hygiene, and I think Steve struggles in
Men's
that area.
hygiene, if you will.
Clearly, he struggles.
He struggles, but
Because he has pink eye?
yeah, because hey, man, don't have pink eye. All right,
Yeah.
because in their 30s.
As far
So
as
don't
I
get pink
ever
eye,
knew,
right?
growing up, it only had to do with like you were doing some sketchy stuff, and then you got pink eye.
Yeah, sketchy stuff like you were.
It's kind of like mono.
drawing
They
sketches.
associate it with like you made out with a bunch of people. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Pink eye.
Made out with a bunch of buttholes.
We gotta edit that out.
That's what I made fun of him for. Though.
I love it.
I did make fun of him.
We should have an explicit episode one day. We should
Just
just have
one.
one episode is explicit.
We're right after Jerry Springer in the morning.
Yeah.
Please join.
So, what are the limits of men's hygiene, and what point does it become not manly anymore to be so clean? You know what I mean? Because I feel like there's a part of manhood that you kind of take pride in. That like, oh, I'm not the cleanest guy.
You shower more than once a month, you're not a man.
Okay, that's a great take.
Great. I like where he's going with this.
So, what are your guys' opinions? Like, what is too clean as a guy? What things are off limits to you for keeping for keeping your jeans high?
Do I get to be in this conversation?
Yes,
No.
you do. He-gene versus she-gene.
Please hop in
is
at
what
any
we're talking
time.
about.
Yes,
don't-
correct. You'll be able to give your opinion on like what you think men should do to keep clean, and what are the things you just don't really care about. You know what I mean?
I don't think there's a limit to how clean.
I said you'll be able to, and that doesn't mean now.
I think
We're
clean,
really busy, so it's just like you're just really busy right now.
Yeah, we don't got time
We
for
got
this.
a lot going on, and just my work schedule. It's so demanding, and
I feel like Jeff is the clean guy, so I'm gonna trust him with this one.
Okay.
I think of Rich as a pretty clean guy too, though.
Me too.
No?
No. Nope. He goes to the shower, and then sometimes he doesn't shower. I mean, he doesn't. Sorry.
Go in the shower, but I can't get myself to turn the water off.
So he just stands there for 10 minutes.
Does he just fake it?
Staring at
Just
the
turn the water on and make you think like there's a shower going on in there. And
No, I messed up. Start over. No, he goes to the gym and sweats and stuff and comes home and, well, this was before he changed jobs, but like, especially during the pandemic when he would be home, he'd go to the gym, come home and start working and he wouldn't shower. And I'd be like,
naturally.
That's kind of nasty. You know? Rich has popcorn. It's just, this is really a YouTube channel. This is no longer a podcast.
That's what I'm showing on YouTube. So I take hygiene very seriously.
Sure, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Seriously.
So anyway, what were you saying? I actually wasn't paying attention.
You used to go to the gym and then
I was hoping that wasn't going to happen.
I was hoping it was going to happen.
Gotcha. So anyway.
Dirty, filthy person.
Anyway.
Oh, you also almost pooped your pants the other day. Yesterday.
I had some
he came
explosive
real close.
diarrhea yesterday. Yeah. Because you know why? Because I'm almost 30. And my body's like, hey, Rich, don't eat sushi and then warm butter cake and cappuccino within a half an hour.
And alcohol.
I need you to answer honestly. Did you give Steve pink eye? I need to know.
Did he get it from Bum Rogers?
Oh! That's a great point. What happened was I went to the bathroom, realized I wasn't in the bathroom. I was in Steve's room. And
oh, man.
Yep.
And then it happened.
Yep. Then everywhere, you know?
So
Lovely.
I think that probably a lot of guys spend more time on hygiene than you'd think. Than guys think. Like I bet you spend more on your hygiene than I think you do, and same here.
Gotcha. So
I
you
can
think
attest. No, he doesn't spend time on hygiene. He will not take a shower, but he'll wet his hair and then blow dry it and put product
No.
on
I
it.
do that every other day.
Thank you. Listen to me. I will
Guys,
shower at
I
night.
literally kneel down in the bathtub.
Me too!
In front of the bathtub, whip my hair.
Me too!
And then stand back up and
Yes.
blow dry.
Well, no, because you have curly hair.
Yep.
And my hair is kind of curly if I don't do something with
Right.
it. It'll kind of be like all sheep, sheep,
Yeah.
sheep, sheep,
Jeff, please
sheep,
tell
sheep,
me
sheep in
that
the front, you know?
are better than this.
You can hear the hairs doing it. They're going like a shoop, shoop, shoop,
Let's just get this out of
Kind
the
of
way
like
right
that
now.
girl in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
You shower every day. Val's got you showering every day.
Yes,
for sure.
yes.
Okay.
For
This
sure.
is good. Okay.
I shower
Now,
every day
as
too.
as a dirty little boy, I once sprayed Lysol on my hair.
Oh, you had so much toxins in your body
oh my
after
gosh.
that, man.
That's
Yes.
crazy.
Were you
Yeah.
high after that?
No.
No.
You sprayed Lysol on your... What happened? Like, did your hair look normal?
What was your thought process?
No, like, my sister and her friend were like making fun of me, like, you need to get a shower, and I'm like, all right.
I'm done.
That's amazing.
It is antibacterial.
Yeah.
So-
I mean, I was maybe like 10. I don't know.
Did you ever wash your face with antibacterial hand soap? I've done that before.
Oh, I haven't.
Yes.
I
really
didn't
don't.
know. And then my mom was like, what did you do and why is your face burning? And I was like, well,
Yeah.
I use this.
Well,
that's why.
I use this.
Oh man,
Yeah, so
that's good.
How
I'm
much
glad
is
you
too
shower
much, though?
every
Like,
day.
what's an
Like, I feel
example
like
of
guys
too
need
much
to.
for you?
too much cleaning? Like what would be too much
what
over
would
the
be
top?
too much? I know some guys use foundation to like cover up.
Okay,
Is that-
that's
is that
way
an-
too much.
I think for me that's too much.
Yeah.
I don't think that has anything to do with cleanliness.
No, I agree. Right on. Way to stay on topic.
I don't think it has anything to do with clean, Tom. E.
I just want to be relevant.
Okay. All right. Using a brush to clean your nails with soap.
Oh, you know.
I do that.
Rich does not. And he doesn't even clip his nails.
Interesting,
and
because
they're
my
like,
nails are
Okay,
freaking
tiger
clipped.
Mine
nails.
get dirty so fast.
Because of playing the guitar.
Yes.
That makes sense.
I get like rust and like weird
Okay.
crap. Like they get. If I don't do that, I will have green or black
Yeah.
fingernails.
And just so you know, girls care about that kind of thing. So
Really?
so you're still single, so you should care about that. But Rich is
Wash your
married.
fingernails, boy.
Rich is married, so apparently it all goes by the wayside now.
No, I
Rich
keep
is
my nails trimmed.
Okay.
Trimmed.
Sometimes.
Do you trim your nails all the way down to where the white part stops?
No. What? All the way down? Wait a minute. Like all the way down to here?
All the way down to where like that.
Yeah, the white part.
The white part. Like there's the pink part and the white part.
Oh, no. Absolutely not.
You don't trim them
I
down
don't
all
know.
the way
I don't know
down?
how people do that.
No, his nails are sharp all the time.
Some like you trim it all the way down to just the nail part where like this part's gone. You're talking about
Yeah, is that what
entirely.
you do?
No, like that would. I feel like.
Oh no, that's weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like
I don't know
for
another
me
way
it
to do
is.
it. How far down do you trim them?
like almost to that point.
Huh.
I'll check back with you next week.
I have dirt under my
Let us
fingernails.
know. Current events
I need to
of
wash
Jeff.
these. What is too little?
Too little cleaning.
Yeah.
Not bathing every day.
Apparently, yeah, what you guys do, not showering every day.
But why do you need to shower every day?
Because men are stinky.
Inherently?
Yeah, they're way stinkier
that's
than
sexist.
dudes.
Why?
Like
Why are we
some
stinky?
girls, like myself, I don't necessarily have to even put on deodorant every day because I don't smell bad.
Jules takes a shower once a week.
That's not true. But
But wouldn't it be funny? I think so.
I don't have to like yeah.
But
I
you
don't-
think that he must shower every day, or else you can tell there's a
Oh
smell.
yeah, stink a man over here.
Really?
Stinks.
But like,
Yeah.
what if you didn't go to the gym that day?
Stinky stinks.
No, it's not necessary.
I don't think it's necessary.
I do get stinky pretty quick, so
So
I
do
do
I.
have to I do have to shower pretty much every day.
Really?
I feel like men are also prone to stinkier breath quicker
I do get
than
stinky
women.
breath, yeah.
too.
coffee.
Why is
coffee
that?
just
I don't know.
ruins
For the
it.
most part.
I
don't-
have to brush my teeth a lot. Like I brush my teeth several times a day. Like
Really?
we're talking
16.
We're talking 16 times a minute. All I'm doing
Nice.
is brushing.
Awesome.
But like no, I have to
Love
brush my
that.
teeth. Like I probably brush my teeth at least 4 times a day.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm a once a day.
Yeah,
I'm kind of a once a day, sometimes two.
You should
Yeah,
put that on your
see-
dating profile.
Good day, 2 times.
It's a good day if it's two. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we talking not in the morning and in the evening? What-
I
what-
always do
what
it in the
is
morning.
once a
I
day
don't
for
leave
you?
the
Yeah.
house without brushing my teeth.
Exactly.
Okay, the morning for sure needs to happen.
Yes.
Yes.
That's bad if you
It's
don't.
just
go in the
like
morning.
there are a lot of times where I'm tired. I guess I'm gonna go
No,
to sleep. Oh,
I've
I
been
gotta
there.
sleep.
I've been there.
And it's just those are more often than other days.
I've been there.
What was it like? Yeah, you get it.
It was okay.
Do you brush your teeth 2 times a day?
I see you're
Yes.
alive.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you shower every day?
For the most part, yes.
Why?
Why?
Yeah.
Because my girlfriend will not let me not shower.
I know that. I know that.
Okay, that's fair.
As a fully grown adult, if I had my own way, I'd shower like once a year.
Okay, cool.
So
do you
before
use-
Val, did you shower less often?
Yeah, for sure.
Not every day. See,
it
guys
was-
are smelly. I mean, women can be too. I just happen to not be really one of them besides my farts, but like,
Now, let's just get this out of the way right now.
Yeah.
I worked 4 days a week, so I'd have off 3. If
Yeah.
like the first day off, I didn't do anything, I wasn't getting a shower.
Right.
If I was just chilling at home, like playing video games or watching movies, I mean,
Right.
that's
You're
just
not
the way
gonna
it was.
shower.
I understand that.
Yeah.
I get that.
And
I
don't
was
get me
there.
wrong, I'd brush
Sorry.
I'd brush my teeth twice a day, but nah.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying like I wouldn't wash my face a little bit, but it's
Yeah.
I'm not.
deodorant, yay or nay?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, everyday deodorant. That's easy.
Oh yeah,
to
that's
do.
an Italian shower.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's how
you
you
gotta
shower. My question is, when you wash your face, do you use soap every time, or sometimes do you just, oh, there's a wet washcloth. Let me just do a little
Now I do.
scrub a dub.
I have taken my face routine much more seriously now. I do wash my face twice a day, and I have a very I have like a 6-step
Specific.
face process that I go through because
Really?
I have,
He does,
I have
and he wears
very
sunscreen.
acne prone skin.
Okay.
So if I don't do it, I will break out in acne.
You want some American Psycho type?
Yes, you
I
could
thought
say
you
so.
covered
You could say
yourself in
so.
whipped cream.
That is on weekends,
Yeah,
but I don't
that's
do that
kinda like
consistently
your
every
party
day.
trick.
Correct. And now for my next trick, and then I put whipped cream on myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but I
He
think
wears
also
sunscreen every
There's
day
a guy
too,
on TikTok
his
who
face.
his thing is he covers himself, like his entire body in whipped cream. You can't see a person. You only see whipped cream.
that's his whole TikTok
That's
thing.
his whole thing?
That must cost a fortune in whipped cream every day.
Wait, why does he do it all that? Why does he do the same thing all the time? It's not like different
No,
ingredients.
it's like the whipped cream man or something. It came up on my suggested.
I gotta follow that. I'm gonna follow that right now.
I forget his name. I'll see if I can find it.
Am I just too old for TikTok? Is that what it is?
You gotta get on
No,
TikTok, dude.
get a TikTok. It's
I feel
a
like
glorified
everything I
Instagram.
have seen, it's like a 15-year-old dancing with.
It is more popular amongst the
agree.
youngsters.
It is.
Although you can look up Datasaur.
He's funny.
Datasaur is.
Have you seen that?
Tommy, you're gonna love Datasaur. You'll love Datasaur too. But I could really picture Tommy being a Datasaur.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like so basically his kids will say, anytime.
They'll be, like, having a birthday party, and they'll be like, "Oh, this cake is so good. Does Datasaur want some?" And then he'll pretend to turn into a dinosaur,
A T-Rex,
and he
yeah.
messes up the whole party.
And he'll like throw
he's
himself into a
like-
buffet table, and like it's
like,
insane.
literally,
No limits.
This is like, and then he'll like snap out of it and be like, "Whoa, what happened?"
It's crazy.
Like it's crazy.
Yeah, he has no limit to it. Like him and his wife were eating breakfast in bed, and they ran into the room and like Datasaur, and then he went crazy and flipped the thing. And, like there's juice all over the bed.
No.
And, like he just does it.
Oh, yeah.
Like there's no limit.
No
the wife's going
matter
no,
what.
no, and he starts doing
Is
it.
he
Like
serious?
So what? Do
Yeah.
the kids have control?
When he turns, is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, like they'll
Yeah.
say it, yeah. And
Okay.
but he did it at like a family member's graduation.
No.
When they're out
Yeah.
in public, out to ice cream shop.
That's
he
awesome.
just does it.
Like
That's
when
cool.
it snowed, he went outside and he was in the snow and he was. But also he was like slipping around like he's a teenager. Like his limbs
Yeah.
are like flexible. I don't
That's
know.
good to know.
His knees bend.
Whoa.
Much better
Like,
than
if
me.
I did that, I'd tear something for sure.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, but him and his wife are really, really cute too.
They are. They're freaking adorable. But you know what, guys, we have other things we need to get to.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do. We
You know
have
what
a
I mean?
lot of
The
topics.
But I think the men's hygiene thing has been. I think we've settled that argument. You know what I mean?
that you can never
Men
shower.
are dirty.
Men are dirty.
Men are
I think
dirty.
they
You have
need
to shower every day if you
more,
were a man.
Brush teeth more.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think something that our listeners would benefit from.
Topics are changing. Topics are changing.
Topics are changing. Topics are changing. Topics are changing. Topics are changing. So the topics have changed, which means the music is done.
Tommy, shut it off. Okay, Tommy. We see you and we hear you, and now shh. Oh, that happened at perfect timing. That was like
good. Shh. Yeah.
I respond to strong female leadership.
I was just
So-
kidding.
So I think something that our listeners would benefit from a lot is if we give our very professional, learned, experienced dating advice.
Oh,
I think it's something that our listeners could really use.
we
Yeah.
did kind of do that a little bit one other episode that I was on.
I'm pretty sure we've done this in every episode to a degree.
Great.
It's kind of become a segment, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, I think the point of our podcast is really,
Dating advice
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, all of this information that we're giving you, you should take and use.
with Dr. Phil.
Yeah.
What would be your number one dating advice right now, Tommy?
Make it aquatic. I can't
Okay.
I can't tell you how many times, single people have come up and talked to me, asking me for advice. They just got back from a really awful date experience with another person, and it had no aquatic element
Yeah.
to it.
What's
And
an aquatic
the amount of
element?
times somebody has whispered in my ear, I can't believe it's not aquatic. it's just uncountable.
So what is it?
I don't know
It?
what
Are
aquatic
these
is.
people? Are these women telling you on your date
they're
Exactly.
with,
This is
with them? Where
men,
they just
women, animals,
Oh, okay.
creatures of the land, creatures of the sea.
Okay.
I can't
That
believe
their
it wasn't
quads
a
are
quad.
an addict.
Your quads are an addict. It's not, I'm quads addict. Quadratic
What
function.
does it mean,
Quasimodo.
Tommy?
Negative plus minus b squared equals b squared over square root a b c. Okay, so I
A, B,
think
C, D, E,
some
F,
ways
G.
to make a date aquatic.
Yes.
Maybe instead of going to get a beer together, why don't you go get some shrimp cocktail together?
Okay.
And why don't you offer to drink the cocktail sauce? You know,
That will definitely shock the person you're with.
those are I want shock and aquatic. You know,
Yeah.
you shock them with fish.
aquatic.
Bam! Here's a fish.
Maybe
Gotcha.
instead of a coffee date, a
Electric
salmon
eel.
date. Electric eel. Hey, bring a backpack with an electric eel in it and pull it out.
Mind if I whip
I
this
don't-
thing out and you pull an electric
gonna
eel out
Google
and
it.
shock him with it?
Bring some salt to put in her water. Things like this.
Yeah, that's a good point. Great point.
Just little packets will do.
Yeah.
I usually like to bring little bottles of salt water from the sea salt water.
Yeah, there we go. Sea
To
salt
drink?
water.
It's just a trick I've picked up along my.
Excuse me,
Along my
Cece,
travels.
do you want to see my salt water? And then you,
I'm like the guy in Saving Private Ryan. Every beach I go
was
to, I
thinking
pick
that.
a little sample.
That's a good idea.
How do you spell aquatic? Is it EQ?
no,
A.
AQ.
AQU?
Yep.
A-Q-U-A.
TIC, I
see.
think, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I have to agree with that. I think more
That's
dates
been your
need to be.
experience too.
It has been, actually,
Yeah.
because our first date we went on together,
Yeah.
SeaWorld.
we were underwater.
Okay.
Underwater.
Is this related to plants?
Aquatic?
Yeah.
No.
There's underwater plants.
Dictionary the dictionary says aquatic is an adjective related to water.
Yeah.
Very good. That's literally what we're talking about right now.
I'm confused.
It's okay. I mean, you know, all the people who went on
You're not
dates that weren't
talking about-
aquatic were confused too.
You're
Why
not
wasn't this
talking
more
about
aquatic?
water
Yeah.
though. I'm
We're talking about
confused.
fish
We were
life.
just talking about fish. You know where they live?
The aquas.
Okay, I get it now.
So seafood
Yeah.
under the
Sea
sea.
turtle.
Sea
Yeah.
turtle.
Under the
See your way out. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me.
That's my favorite Disney movie.
Why don't you bring a
Robin
trident
Hood?
on a date?
Robin Hood. That's
Yes.
what that's from.
Men in Tights.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good one.
Yeah. Mel Brooks movie.
Yeah.
Gene Wilder wasn't in it.
Well, then why?
Has any other male in the room worn tights before besides Rich? Because I know he has.
I wore tights before.
I don't know if they were legitimate tights.
I've worn like some
Compression.
Under Armour things for when I go snowboarding that are like real tight. They're
Yeah. I wear them to
It
the
doesn't
gym.
They're tight-ish.
Yeah.
That doesn't count.
Tight-esque.
I wear a Gap 32, 30, 31 very skinny jean that, you know, it effectively fits like a tight.
Yeah.
Nice.
But
Yeah.
you're a
It
skinny
doesn't
jean guy.
count, though.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm a skinny jean guy myself. I love skinny jeans.
He wore
I like
actual
'em.
tights, like female tights.
Oh,
Why?
me?
Was it?
Oh, when
what
I
was-
dressed up as our friend. So we went to a party.
Let me just make sure the sky isn't falling. I'll be right back.
What was that sound?
A lot. Oh, it's just a storm. I think it's
okay.
just thunder. That sounded crazy though.
I thought I heard that in the headphones. That's
thought I did,
crazy.
too.
That's-
I heard it in the headphones. It's the mics you're picking it up.
Oh, that's crazy. Well, guys, you're getting a full surround.
Oh my goodness.
You just unplug the headphones, dude. You just unplug the headphones. There we go. Now, okay, now I can't hear myself because you also turned my volume down with your foot in one foul swoop. Okay,
Foul
there we
swoop?
go.
What is a foul swoop?
I don't know, but it sounds
foul.
I say it a lot.
A bird.
So anyway, dating advice is eat fish, be underwater.
Yeah.
whole
Amen,
time.
brother.
Yeah,
Eliza
so-
wants to know what kind of fish we all like to eat the most.
Did Eliza actually ask you that
She asked me.
just now?
She's calling. She's trying to video chat, but I'm not.
Oh,
gonna
bring her on the
pick up.
podcast.
You can bring her on the podcast.
Yeah.
Bring her on the
Bring her on the
podcast.
Bring her on the podcast.
This is a regular element that we started in our first episode.
Okay.
Never did again.
Well, now here's Eliza.
Yeah.
Hi, Eliza.
They're on the podcast.
She's lost
Like-
it.
Can I call in with an embarrassing story?
You're literally calling in right now.
You're calling
and
in
honestly, it's
currently.
embarrassing.
Yeah. You're living it.
I have you on a mic right now, currently.
Okay. So Jules and I were booking our vacation extraordinaire to Florida, Miami. Whoop whoop. And I went to put in my address for the credit card. A very important step to buying tickets, right? Plane tickets. I put in all the numbers. I get to the address part. I put in my address. Submit. Bill. Let's check
This has
out.
nothing to do with fish.
Access denied. No reason whatsoever given. So I try again. Mind you, I think this is all Jules' card.
This is just
That's
like
the
girls
numbers.
talking.
That's what this is. You know what it is, dude? You
They don't
have
like your
Aquatic.
story.
yeah.
It's supposed to be aquatic
Because
themed.
girls got to tell you a 20-minute
I'm not a good storyteller.
We're
backstory.
on air right now, and you're telling the 15-minute version of this.
Oh.
Here's the build-up. I put in my address as 9 Brandyband Drive.
9 Brandy Band.
Why it wouldn't change and I couldn't get my tickets to my beach.
It's true. It's true. She did put in 9 Brandy Band
And I was like, what the heck? I looked at it 20
instead of 7 Brandy Wine. She put in 9 Brandy.
She put it
Band.
was okay. She put in our street number with the wrong street name.
Yeah, Brandy Band.
We were in her kitchen, mind you.
Well, that's so embarrassing.
Random Stories by Eliza Brooks.
What's
I
the?
missed the time you interviewed people at 8:30 and did a call-in, so I'm glad we're bringing that back.
Yeah, we brought it back for sure.
Well, you called me.
And I think I just remembered why we stopped doing it. But thanks for helping.
You're living.
Tommy said, I think we just remembered why we don't do it.
Fired.
Hi. Good to see you.
Hi, it's bad to see you.
Can we get out the hook where we yank her
I
from?
think we
Yeah.
gotta get back onto our topics, but
What's
I
her
love you.
fish question? We
Oh
gotta
yeah,
get
yeah,
it.
Yes,
yeah.
aquatic.
She, Eliza wanted to know what our favorite fish to eat is, and so we got to answer her.
Red snapper.
Hammerhead.
Red snapper.
Inquiring mind.
Hammerhead. Nice, bro.
What's your favorite
Yeah.
sushi roll?
Oh, spicy girl.
Red
Spicy
dragon.
girl roll.
Volcano.
Yeah, that
Dominant.
one is good time.
Godzilla, Dynamite, Aloha, the Hawaii ones. Those are really good.
Where do you guys get sushi?
I just found this new place called Choo Choo something. It's in wow, my hair looks crazy right now. But yeah. It's in what is it, Warrington or something? But yeah.
Uka, hands down.
Uka.
Uka is delicious.
Okay, I've heard of Uka.
So is Sushi X. So
It's gotta get crunch. It's gotta have some crunch in it.
What was the one you guys didn't like, or Rich said it tasted like chemical?
oh, that was just one time Sushi House didn't it wasn't.
I just went to Sushi House last night.
Was it good?
One time it was.
Okay, good.
The one in
One
Willow
time
Grove?
it was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
cray cray.
One time we had a bad experience there, and we used to love it. So we were like,
They're open on Monday nights. Lame.
Listeners,
Steve
thank you
is gonna-
for tuning into this section.
Thanks for
Yes.
tuning in.
if three of
But
you were still
Steve's
listening,
gonna kill us if we don't get back onto our.
Don't cut this, Steve. I better hear this later.
we'll edit it out in post.
Mwah.
Oh, that was so great, wasn't it, fans?
Hold on, I gotta fix my ears.
So anyway,
Yeah.
so I would like
Yeah.
to discuss. We're moving right along here, guys, aren't we?
So, yes.
Are we getting anywhere?
Next
We're not
topic
really.
now, please.
Okay, next topic.
Give it to me.
That I would say is, what are your guys' thoughts on the state of country music right now? And I think I would like Tommy to lead this one off because
Because he's a musician.
he has somewhat of a musical, some
He's like-
semblance of musical
He's
talent.
like a musician.
musician.
The music is not so aquatic no more in the country.
Oh, Pavel, I'm so glad you could join us.
Pavel, hello, hi. Nice to meet me. So,
Nice to
So, are you a country music fan?
Am I a country? It's a love-hate relationship because by country music, do you mean some,
Garth Brooks.
some good just wholesome storytelling, like story, emotive,
About your truck.
but simple music? I love that. I love that more than most kinds of music. But if you mean a song like "Body Like a Back Road" by Sam Hunt, I think that's loaded garbage.
Yeah.
Country and pop music together slowly becoming the same thing makes me want to throw up.
Yeah.
All the time, all day.
I think you should hear Rich's rendition of what country music sounds like.
Oh yeah, like I'm a cowboy, yeah. I got my truck, I got my dog, I got my banjo on my back. Got my spurs on, I ride my horse, I plop my horse on the back of my truck. I got an F-350, it gets 3 miles to the gallon. Got so much beer in my truck. I got my dog, I got my banjo on my back.
No seatbelt, yeah.
I got no seatbelt on. I'm wearing flannel that's 3 years old. And my wife doesn't like it, but I keep it on all day. Yeah, I shower in flannel.
That was good.
Thank you.
That's basically what he thinks.
That was really
country
good.
music.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Anytime I play country music, he goes, "I'm a cowboy, yeah."
And then you have the DJs on the station that are like, thank you for listening to this. You know, we're alienating so many of them. We don't like the South and we don't like New England. So we have a very niche area.
I just yelled at him.
He's like,
Yeah, New England country. Get that out of here.
New England country.
They love
music.
pink eye anyway. Get him out of here.
I would say like Rhode Island country music, but the state isn't big enough to have a musical studio in.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah.
I feel like we should spend the rest of the time being funny whisperers because
Yeah, that's great, especially for our listeners that are driving. They're going to love this.
Jeff
I don't need current events. Oh, current
Jeff is an old man.
It's really...
It's okay. If it was the fire.
I
just don't
Do you have sensory issues?
believe it.
Oh gosh, sorry.
All right, guys. Well, here's our first thing from current events for this week. Okay.
All right. I'm listening.
I'm not done with my dating advice.
Oh, we didn't get to that. That's where we got interrupted.
Yeah. What's your dating advice?
Shower.
He left you hanging.
Shower.
So bad.
That's aquatic and it's clean.
Shower in the ocean.
You just made the whole podcast come full circle with that sentence.
Way to go.
Guys, if you brush your teeth, would you consider that a mouth shower?
Yeah, Rich. I think so.
It's a mouth shower.
Yeah, that's definitely what it is. So, babe, what's your dating advice?
I had some. Are we talking about serious advice? Because I can't think of anything funny, but I
Go serious.
I can go serious.
Let's go serious for a while.
I think I will say.
I agree. I could not agree more.
Stop.
Well, let's move on to the next topic.
I think that most people are looking for something that they're not actually bringing to the table. And so I think that's where a lot of the problems lie.
Yeah.
And how to find somebody is because you're going
Talking to
out
the
there
mic.
into the world. And you're like, yeah, but he or she needs to be this, that, and the third. And I'm like, but are you, though?
No.
So, no? You don't think that's a problem?
No, I agree.
Oh, you agree. Okay, good.
You just wanted to say no.
No.
Nah.
Where do you see this happening? Like, is there some examples of like, this is a thing that I see. This is something people are often looking for in someone else that they often don't have in themselves.
Okay, like, I feel like a lot of people are looking for specifically, like, excitement.
Yeah.
From the other person.
Yeah.
But I'm like, but are you exciting?
Right.
I'm
Or
like,
are you doing things in that relationship that would result in excitement? Like, are you?
Yeah.
are you being an interesting? Are you being
Right.
totally yourself and comfortable? And-
Yeah. I think I think that's probably like the biggest one that can come to mind. But I think just generally speaking is like, I feel like a lot of people these days sound like they're like waiting to be somebody until they've found somebody.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Ooh.
And
Yes.
It's like,
That's a good
okay,
quote.
but like be
Profound.
somebody now.
That's actually I agree with that, and I also see the same thing.
Yeah.
And I've also felt that way before at times. Like, oh, if I just like reach this point in life, like, or this relationship, it's a bunch of baloney.
Yeah.
No, that's
Watch
real.
your language.
Phony
Sorry,
baloney.
we'll need to edit that out.
Up
Yeah.
your nose with a
But
rubber hose.
isn't it like it's kind of paradoxical though that okay, we're gonna go another level.
No, this is
deeper.
okay.
This is okay.
No, I'm yeah, I approve. I'm the CEO.
Okay. I think the step to you like to what you're saying of like having those things that you want the other person to have usually just comes from stop waiting to reach some magical relationship
Yeah.
or goal and just like become comfortable with who you are.
Like live your best life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like start living now. Like you have purpose and meaning for your life right now. Like just go.
Be focus on being the one for somebody else.
Yeah.
But I like your quote better though. Like don't.
I forget what I said.
No,
already,
you
but
said
it was
some
great.
people are waiting to be somebody until they
Waiting
find
to
somebody.
beat me.
Some people are waiting to beat
be-
me.
That's really profound.
It is really no. I'm serious. Waiting to be somebody until you find somebody. That's
That's
right.
like culture. Like
Yeah.
that's-
Yeah, well, I mean, we go through that too sometimes because, like, the other day, like, Rich was waiting to eat until, like, he was just waiting to eat. And I was like, you can eat whenever you want. So then he got all grumpy. And I was like, you can eat whenever you want to eat. It has nothing to do with me.
I don't remember that, but I believe
That
it.
was a couple weeks ago.
I can get cranky for no
I'm
reason
holding
sometimes.
on to it.
No,
I'm not holding on to it. I'm just using it for the purpose.
I just get cranky.
That's like an
sometimes for no reason at
example.
all.
It's like
I don't know why.
I'm
it's
with
like
you.
you gotta
it's weird.
like you
I
gotta
didn't
like
even
take
realize
care
it
of
until
yourself.
fairly recently.
That you're grumpy before you don't eat.
I refuse to eat. Now I'm upset.
Yes,
So you get hangry.
I believe so. Yeah,
You just realized
I get
this?
hangry too, for
like
sure.
a couple months ago,
Huh.
my girlfriend pointed it out to me.
Yeah, I get hangry.
And like after I got some food in me, I was
Different person.
I was back to being
That happens to me too.
Oh yeah, I get that hardcore.
Yeah.
So
If I don't eat like a sirloin by 9, I'm done.
9 a.m.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I need a sirloin.
so you,
A fresh cut sirloin.
wildly specific.
You need to go out catch it.
I need a New York strip, Mom.
You tell your dad like before you go to work, you need to grill me a sirloin.
Father, you must grill me a sirloin before you saunter off to the office.
I'm pretty
That
sure
was
that
very
Rich's
Stewie of
mom
you.
would have done that if you asked her to cook
Oh,
you
yeah,
a
for
sirloin.
sure.
I
And
drink a
breakfast.
big glass of whole milk and eat a sirloin every morning. First, I'm ready,
guys.
ready to take on the day.
Guys, I was an only child growing up.
next topic.
No, this is actually in line with what we're saying. I was an only child. Thank you, babe. I was an only child growing up, and I was really spoiled. In the morning, I would text my mom my breakfast order that I wanted, and she would make it for me.
This is up until the day that we got married.
Yeah, it was bad. Like for the record show, I never ever expected Jules to do that for me, and I never did.
He never did.
But
But
I
he had
would
a really hard time figuring out the whole breakfast thing when we got
yeah,
married.
meals gave me anxiety at first, and
You
then
did.
I would text my mom. I would say, "Hey, I want the deluxe breakfast," which was a.
Not kidding. Not kidding. This is legitimate.
It was a bagel with scrambled eggs and bacon. That was my deluxe breakfast with cream cheese on the bagel. And my mom would make that for me in the morning. I would just tell her my breakfast order.
How
I
are
would
your eggs?
scrambled.
And can I tell
Yeah.
you
Sorry.
too?
I said that.
Yeah, with cheese, with cheddar cheese.
My apologies.
Yeah. That's okay.
Listen, and if she would make him like a waffle or pancakes or something, she would heat up his syrup.
She would
For-
time it when she heard me get out of bed and heat my syrup.
This is up until the day we got married.
So that's why I need to be a billionaire and I need to have people doing that kind of stuff for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
One time I remember I was messing with my mom. I was like, Mom, this is ridiculous. My syrup isn't heated yet. When I got downstairs, it was really funny. But yeah, I don't know. It's so.
She set me up, I'll tell you.
When I looked back at that, I'm like, that was so asinine that I did that. You know, like, that's horrible. That's just why.
I mean, it is sweet that your mom was down to make you breakfast every morning.
That's true.
It's not your fault that
But
she
to
didn't at
text
some
your
point.
mom
my
your order, yeah,
that is kind of messed up, right? That is the
and
most.
I'm not blaming you. Like,
Yeah.
I partially blame your parents for allowing it to happen.
It's 100% their fault. Yeah, it's 100% my. Hey, Mom, if you're listening to this, your fault.
It is. She set me up real good.
Yeah. Yep. So that would happen.
No, but you never did expect me to do that.
No.
But you did have a very hard time figuring out the whole breakfast thing.
I did.
And meals in general when we first got married. Our first year was rough.
True. But here we are.
Here we are.
And guys,
We're almost at 5 years.
And it's about that time.
Excellent.
It's about that time for current events.
Oh, current
It is time for current events, which means that I think we need a song to introduce that. What do you think, guys? We have a song to introduce that? Let's go.
Do I get to pick the song?
4, 3, 2, 1.
You can pick. You sing.
Haven't heard this one in a while.
Go for it, Jeff. This is your solo.
Oh, a harpsichord. And now it's time for current events.
Current events.
I'm
Starring
Vincent Price.
Chillingsby. What's your name again, sir?
I am Vincent Price.
Ah, I am Chillingsby Cornfife.
And you're watching current events.
The events are current.
Sorry, he is sensitive.
Sorry, he's sensitive.
Tea and crumpets, biscuits and jam.
Hip hip cheerio.
If you're lucky, you might get a
I
ham.
feel like this is a good episode.
I feel like it is too. Now, guys, here's the
I'm
first.
digging it.
Here's the first headline.
Here's a
that is.
boost.
Here's a boost. That's sweeping the nation, guys.
Big meatball.
Here we go, guys.
Okay.
Petition urging Jeff Bezos to buy and eat the Mona Lisa gains steam.
To buy it.
Gain steam?
Eat it?
Gains steam.
He's gonna have so.
A
His
petition.
body is gonna be worth so much.
A petition urging billionaire Jeff Bezos to buy Leonardo da Vinci's Mona Lisa and eat it has gotten hundreds of signatures. Nobody has eaten the Mona Lisa, and we feel Jeff Bezos needs to take a stand and make this happen.
His body's gonna be worth so
The
much
petition
money.
that went up a year ago on change.org and gained hundreds of signers Thursday reads, Gobble de Lisa, one signer wrote, while another joked, I feel like this is something society needs, Jeff. We need you to make this sacrifice for society. The Mona Lisa is owned by the French government and is on permanent display at the Louvre Museum in Paris.
This is like the expensive version of Tide Pods.
But here we go, guys. Bezos, who is one of the richest men in the world and became the first man to top $200 billion in net worth this year, seems to have no immediate plans to ingest art.
Tommy's gone.
But is planning an 11-minute trip to space on his company's Blue Origin first crewed flight scheduled for July 20th. And there you go, guys. So what are your thoughts?
Tommy can't
Is he
breathe.
going to die in space?
I don't think so. If he does, he's going to regret not eating the Mona
he's
Lisa.
gonna wish he ate that art.
Die not having eaten Mona.
Yeah. Yep.
I really
Saw
hope he
those
does
eyes.
that. I want to like become friends with whoever started that petition.
Yeah,
and-
that's amazing.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of
The fire
sounds
siren.
happening.
Duck and cover?
It's a nuclear. It's a nuclear.
There's a lot of
Yeah,
sounds
That's the
outside.
storm siren. There is a storm siren around here, like a tornado warning.
Oh, great.
It's not the fire siren?
That's awesome.
No fire siren.
That sounded like a fire siren.
Really? Maybe it's the fire siren. I don't know. That's possible.
All right, guys. So next piece of news here. New York driver accused of passing off mask as passenger in HOV lane. So this person put a mask on their headrest. And
It looks like Michael Myers.
somebody put basically a Michael Myers mask on the headrest of their passenger seat so that they could actually be in the HOV lane. Thoughts?
I want to know if
What
anybody's
does
ever gotten
HOV
pulled
lane
over.
stand for? Break that down for me.
It's like more than 2 people in your car.
That's what it stands for.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't know
it's-
if it was like an
It's like
abbreviation
usually the
or
farthest left lane.
Yeah,
right?
I don't know what HOV is. Something
Human
vehicle. Occupancy vehicle.
occupancy value
That's what it is.
vehicle.
Yeah.
Human on vehicle. So there's someone on top of the vehicle.
help ostrich viable.
Yeah, help ostrich viable.
Yeah, so guys, that's what's going on in the world right now in current
nice.
events.
I want to know if anybody's ever gotten pulled over for being in the HOV lane when they don't have the correct occupancy, though.
I feel like that's the whole point of it, is to give the police something else to pull people over for
Yeah.
Sounds
yeah.
and make money off of. That's what it is.
I've just never met anybody who's gotten pulled over in an HOV lane.
I've never met.
In
I've never met an HOV.
California, they do. They do.
Yeah,
They're pretty
really?
strict about
Absolutely.
I've never met.
it.
I met an
Did you
HOV.
live there?
No, I've never lived there, but I've been there.
But you've been there, and they were strict about it.
I mean, I couldn't.
Have you lived in California?
You ever had
I couldn't
California roll?
confirm, but they seemed like they were cracking
They
down.
were, yeah. No, because
That's like a somersault that you
my
do in
friend
California.
lived
California
there,
roll.
and when I went to go visit her, she was like, "Yeah, you don't go in that lane unless you."
And
got a lot of
that's
people."
and that's what the person who I knew lived up there.
There we go. We both know people.
But have you lived in California?
Twice
Really?
for a week.
Twice for a week.
That's
It's
insane.
a long time.
Yeah,
bro.
that is a long time. Well, guys, that's all the time we have.
That's it.
Didn't that go fast?
It did.
Serious?
I am serious. That is all the time we have.
I had all kinds of.
Talking points.
Oh, you want to tell them? Spitfire now.
It's too late.
Well, guys, thank you so much.
Way to go, Tommy.
You're gonna thank me later.
Are you about to sing a song for us?
I'm not gonna thank you later. I'm not. I already know myself.
So I just want to get this is a better outro.
Yeah. Okay.
And those were the days of our lives.
You're gonna bring it down a bit. It's got some JT vibes to it. Now it doesn't.
What is Scooby Doo in there? Oh, Shaggy!
Old school zoink soul.
Well, guys, thanks so much for joining us on this
guys.
wonderful Friday afternoon,
Thanks.
evening, morning.
It's not Friday. Oh wait, but when it comes out,
They don't know that.
Yeah, that's babe. Don't give away our insider secrets.
Insider trading.
Yeah, this is our stock price might dip because of that.
I love insider trading.
Yeah,
It works for me.
I do outsider trading.
Ground floor.
I stand outside of Wall Street and then
you have to
invest.
talk really loudly in order to get heard around here because
Yeah, man.
The piano's louder in the room than it will be on the mics, though. So.
Yeah.
I'm trying to get in on some insider trading.
Oh.
me
buddy.
too.
Yeah, I got you.
Hook me up.
I do guitar lessons, so I'll. Yeah.
You'll train guitar lessons.
And I sell
I know all
security
about
systems,
this.
so yeah. All right,
This is my jam right here.
This sounds like a Vanessa Williams song.
I feel like we should
Oh,
all
here we
just
go.
start dancing at the end of this.
Here we go.
Sing with me. Let's like trade off, maybe.
Okay, you start.
Wait
This
till
is
I-
how we're gonna end it.
When I was just a little boy.
I wasn't ready for that yet.
Okay, let me do it again.
Yeah.
When I was just a little girl.
I wore dresses on Sundays.
My mother made Italian food.
I rolled around in the sauce.
It made me feel so special.
The dress started white.
Then it became pink from the meat sauce.
Mom got mad at me, but Dad loved it so.
My parents got divorced, and then I went in the army.
They don't like pink dresses there. Pink dresses there.
That's called Pink Dresses There by Hootie and the Blowfish.
No, it was pink. It was
Thanks so
pink
much,
'cause it
guys.
got soaked in the blood.
All right, well, there you go, guys. That's it.
Thanks so much for listening to the How's This Good for Anybody podcast. We certainly hope it brought you laughter, joy, and sadness.
And thank you to our interim host, Juliana De Palantino, and our guest, Jeff Lomas.
Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe to us on all of our social media platforms. If you're not sure if we're on it, just search us. That's HTG4A or at How's This Good for Anybody podcast. See you next week.